Hello everyone, welcome to the Nilesh Technology. So in this video we are going to explore the more concepts related to the state. So we will see the one more example, like when we hit on the button like the increment button, then the counter will be get incremented, and when we click on the decrement button, again the counter will be get decremented with the help of state. We will see the both types of examples, function level as well as class level, in this current video. Okay, so let's begin. Let me open the VS Code. Yeah, I think this is the last video, so let me create a one more folder. So folder 8.digital, copy the directories, copy, paste. We just save over the time. Okay, npm I to install the all kinds of libraries. Okay, so till that period we will discuss about how we conclude this exercise. So let me give you the one hint. So after that you can pause this video and try it on your end, then later that you can resume this video and continue it. Okay, so I will give you the hint. You first, the function level, you need to create two functions. Okay, first one is the increment, second one is a decrement, and create a one useState syntax. Inside that define a counter default value 1 and display this value in that the return render method. And on time of clicking the increment button, we call a one increment function. Inside that we use a setState, and inside that bracket we increment the value by 1, like count plus 1. Same, we create another button decrement, we use the same counter, and inside that we use again a set count in bracket count minus 1. So please pause this video, try it on your end, then see the result. Okay, so okay, fine. Let me give you the one more hint using the class. So inside the class component you create a one class. Inside that constructor define a state value, then inside that class define a two methods, same like the increment decrement. Inside that with the help of setState you can increment the count value, but the problem is that how to get the previous value. So you need to get the previous value with the help of prev parameter inside that the function. Okay, so it's a little bit tricky, but try it on your end. If not possible, then continue this video. Okay, let's check it. VS Code, yeah, that project is ready. Let me start the server. npm start. Okay, let me inspect console. Here I just hide this section. I go to this app.js. Okay, yeah, so first we will try using the function component. Okay, so inside this return statement, first I will use the parenthesis. Inside that we use a React fragment. Move this statement. I think this is not required. Instead of this we print the counter value. So counter, and here we create a one button like increment. One more button is the decrement. Let me save, see the result. Okay, now first print the counter value. So const define the state, so count comma set count and use state. Inside that we define a default counter value 1. Let me import it. Import react comma use state from react. Okay, I think you will get the difference in between these two import statement. I already told you on the previous video. This is the default export and this is the normal export. Okay, So we can export only one default value from the one component. So that's why this is the default, and this is the lot of other things. If you want to export it, then we need to export it normal level. So define it, and we print the counter value here, count. So what is the default initial value of counter is 1. So when we print, it's print the count value 1. Now let's try. On click, and we call the increment method. So let me create a increment method as a arrow function, and inside that we use a set count, and inside that we use a count plus 1. So what is the count value? Count value is the 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. So new value is assigned again the count variable. Now the new value is the count. It become a 2. So same. Let me copy this function one more time. This is the decrement method, and same event we just copy in here. This is the decrement. Let me save. So counter value is 1. On click, yeah, I think the spelling mistake. So we use on click C must be in capital. Yeah, that's why I open console on every time to avoid the all kinds of warnings and errors. Let's try it. Increment 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Oh, one more mistake here. Count minus 1. Yeah, save it. Now see, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's done. Okay, we'll see the same example using the class component. Okay, so I hope you will get the idea. Let me convert this code into the different component. So I will create a new file, like function.js. Okay, so RAFCE, you will get the default code. So I just move this entire code from here to here. Okay, and we need to import this statement from here. Let me save it and call this component inside the app function. So get the error because that import is pending. Okay, the import is done. So yeah, here return is missing. I think on last video we disabled the prettier, that's why this is not adjusted. It's okay. Okay, it's working now. Let me create a one more class, which is the class.js RAFCE. Okay, and I need to use this class. Okay, this class. So again we go to here, and first we convert this program using the classes. So how to convert it? First we extend class extends component. Okay, so this is my class. So here the C is capital, so it's work like as a class name. It's, don't worry, this is the keyword. Okay, extend, and inside this we use a render method, and inside this render we use a return statement. Render is a method, so use the parenthesis. I need to enable the VS Code prettier. Last time I disable it. Preferences, setting, format. Let me again enable the prettier. Where is prettier? Yeah, here is the prettier. Let me save these changes. Let me save. Sorry, render. Yeah, sorry, it's a method. Bracket is missing. It's a method. Okay. Now here we use constructor if required. I don't think so constructor is required. We define directly state in outside, like state equal to here count equal to 1. It's an object. We define one object inside the state, and this is directly defined. If you want to define this state inside the constructor, you can go, no problem. And here inside the return, we print in h1 count equal to inside this dot, this is the current class dot count. So count equal to 1. Yeah, count equal to 1. It's refresh. Now we added 2 button, increment, decrement. So 2 button is added. So on click, you know that how to call the function. If the means that on time of clicking the on time of rendering increment decrement, so on click we need to call increment method. Similarly on click we need to render the decrement method. So both method need to be defined here, increment, and inside this increment we use a setState. Okay, so this dot setState, inside this, the if you want to get the previous value, you directly use the prev state as a any prev value as a parameter value, get the previous value by default. Okay, it's a syntax, and inside that we use the arrow function. So this bracket is open, this bracket is closed here. So inside that we return the count value. So count equal to whatever the prev value is there, we need to increment that value plus 1. Okay, so this is the bracket is required. Let me save it. I think it's working. Okay, similarly yeah, here this is required because this is inside the class, this dot. So it's a decrement and -1. Let me save it. Oh, it's object 1 nan. Okay. This dot state dot count, this is the normal function on click equal to this dot increment. So return count equal to prev value plus 1. Oh, prev value, inside this prev value you will get the object. So prev value dot count. So that's why it shows the object value. Okay, it's sometime the get look like the complex, some complexity in a class component, but in future if you need to handle the multiple states in a single program, then class component is the best option. Okay, so it is easily get handle it, and its life cycle is also different from the functional component. Yeah, I think this is done. Let me try one more thing. Just I get the one more thing in my mind, like this dot state dot count plus 1. Let's see, is it incremented? No, it take the object of a state variable to update which return an object. Yeah, it's required to return, so that's why we use like this way. Okay, we need to return count equal to this. Let me try again. Yeah, let me try again. Yeah, it's working. So similarly you can also do it like this way, -1. Let's see. Let me remove, refresh, Control Shift R, hard refresh, increment, decrement, no error, because this is the previous error. So like this way you can also do it. Okay, we have to done this increment decrement program by using two ways, functional component and class component. Okay, so on the next video we will see the digital clock example using the state, one more good example using the state. I hope you like the video. Please keep watching, keep learning, and please like and subscribe this channel. Bye bye.